All right, everybody. Are you sure I haven't hit any Cody Clemens? Pretty sure I've hit some Cody Clemens. Maybe not color, but definitely some Cody Clemens. Pretty sure. Thought I hit him tonight. I don't know. Maybe not. Who knows? You might be right. All right, guys. Case 10. Case 10. Excuse me. Hold on. Yeah. All right, guys, case 10. If you wouldn't mind, if you're watching live or if you're watching on YouTube at home, if you'd click the thumbs up button, I'd appreciate it. If not, hey, no problem. No, I'm better. I'm just still got a little bit in my lungs, but no more. I don't have the fever. I don't have the headaches anymore. That was miserable. Breaking that sick. Oh my gosh. 103 fever. Brian Hayes. That was a tough few days. Elliot Ramos. Owen White, base auto. Hit a lot of Owen White today. Alec Baum. Alec Baum. Jordan Groshans refractor. Yeah, I felt like the dude from Aliens. Jeremiah Jackson. Base auto. Cole Cottom. Orange paper. Sam Healy? I don't know. Ryan Weathers. Base auto. So that's 3 base autos. That's pretty rare. Doesn't happen very often. All right, guys. First box is done. Probably the worst box we'll hit tonight. If you bought that box at the shop, you'd be feeling pretty bad. Even though Ryan Weathers isn't terrible, just 1 base auto and then those other 2, yeah, it'd be a rough little personal break. Good news is we've still got 7 more boxes to go. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly what I was saying. That would be a terrible box to buy. Yeah, the Padres probably do that to him. And being a pitcher. He is a pitcher, isn't he? You know what? Now I don't remember. He might not be a pitcher. I think he is, though. So pitcher, Padres, that'll do it. That's pretty much the that's pretty much the recipe for dirt cheap autos. Adam Wolf. I mean, Casey Mize, he only benefits from, yeah, there's money in San Diego, but it's just not that team, you know. It's not. I mean, think about it. If he was the Dodgers, you know, it'd be a whole different ball game. Parker Meadows, base auto, 4 base autos in a row. Casey Mize, he was Detroit, which doesn't really help a ton. More history, but not a ton. But first pick, you know, that's the mystique there. Yep, just so. All right, not a base auto, but it's another Owen White. Owen White refractor. Like I said, we've hit a lot of Owen White today. I believe he's been in damn near every single case. Only thing with money in that state, yeah. Vientos. Calvin Coker. Gold paper. Got another redemption. It's a lot of redemptions for 2 boxes. Purple. Bryce Terang, purple. Take it. Hunter Green. Sparkles. Yeah. After the auto, it's usually like 3 refractors. 2 or 3. Right before the last little base pile, you get your refractors. I'll show you. So they're in the same spot, you know, every pack. So you get a base stack, and then you get your chrome. Jonathan India, that's a nice card. Inserts, autos, what have you. And then some more refractors. This one's got 2. Sometimes it's 3. And then your last base. Nick Prado. Now this spot right here, this is where your Aflac auto will be. Your paper auto. Tanner Dodson, base auto. You're going to get a ton of refractors of your guy. I want to say like 30 to 40 refractors of your guy. I think I saw a red, but it might have just been an insert. But a red insert. 5 of 5 recommended viewing. Griffin Conine and Josh Stowers. Nice card. 5 of 5. Yeah, you're going to get a ton. Well, in the 12 caser, you're going to get like a dozen. Greater roll. So the 24 caser, I figure you're going to get like 24. And then the 36 caser, I figure you're going to get about 36. Daniel Lynch. So 30 to 40, you know, ish. Got a Gold Wave auto. Mark Vientos. Oh, shit. Look at that. Damn. So he's only got 3 autos, but one's an orange and one's a Gold Wave. And one's a base. 35 of 50. So now we don't have to hit him in it for a while again. Adonis Medina. Green refractor. Nolan Gorman. Albert Abreu. Jordan Adams, base auto. Wow. Wow, 700. That's crazy. Nolan Gorman. Hey, look at this. /99 Casey Mize. That's the second Sterling I've hit in Jumbo. Before tonight, I had never hit any Sterling autos in Jumbo. Only Super Jumbo. Yeah, that makes sense. He's selling for crazy numbers. I mean, that Casey Mize is a really nice auto. I love that set. The Sterling set. It's a nice set. It's just the autos are so rare. That's why I don't like taking the spot. But he's hit 2 already. Corbin Martin, whoever has him. You know, an orange and the Casey Mize. Well, the Cardinals have a huge fan base. So it's going to be some PC, but it's got to be mostly flippers. I mean, it's got to be prospectors, you know, speculators. Travis Swaggerty, 2018. So to answer your question, yes. Got a gold. Ford Proctor, 31 of 50. Yeah, hard to say. I mean, it's got to go down a little bit. This is the season, so hard to say. Probably won't turn around again until, you know, February, March. And by then, it'll start to fluctuate based on performance, you know? Jeremiah Jackson, green refractor. Pedro Avila. Jordan Adams refractor to $4.99. Well, you know, I don't know. I know a guy that when he joins these breaks, he immediately grades and sells everything. For the most part. You know? And then he buys again in January. But I don't have that kind of patience. I can't do that. Jake McCarthy. Anthony Siegler. Heritage looks like fun. I usually do, you know, like 20 cases of Heritage. Josh Bro, sky blue paper. Nico Horner, I've killed that spot today. Oh yeah, I do way more Bowman. I do about 500 cases a year between draft, Bowman Chrome, and Bowman. 500 cases. There's one other breaking team of like 6 people that break as much as I do. Maybe not in all. They'd break as much as I do right away, but then I keep breaking Bowman. So by the end of the year, I've broken more cases than anybody. Yeah, Bowman, then Chrome, then draft. Bowman's usually May. Chrome is usually August. And then draft is usually Thanksgiving. Chrome has always been the redheaded stepchild, but if it gets the right rookies this year, it could be huge again. Usually I don't pre-sell too far in advance because I don't like holding up people's money, but you know, I would probably start pre-selling in February for Bowman. But I won't pre-sell very much because those cases I don't make any money on. My pre-sale cases I make very little, if anything. Sometimes I do it at a loss. So I don't want to do too many at that price because I make the money back later on the other cases. But, you know, I always like to give people a good deal. So if I can throw them 4, 8, 12 cases at a great deal, then I like to do that. Daniel Lynch, like this year I did 8 cases at a pre-sale price, and that was a really good deal. Brady Singer. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Jackson Cower, 91 of 99. Got a plate. Now this you want to sleeve, and the reason you want to sleeve this is because it's got rough edges and it can actually scratch up your cards. If stacking your cards could scratch them, they'd be scratched all to hell from being in the packs and sliding around and all that. Juwan Harris. Juwan Harris. And I know there are other breakers that wear gloves and, you know, all that shit, but and there are people that break only with them for that reason, and that's perfect. That's no problem. But the next thing that happens to these cards after I take the picture and put them over there is they get sleeved and top loaded. So it's only a very brief time that they're not sleeved and top loaded. And when I grade, I get 9, 5, and 10 on surface. I mean, it's not, there's no, you know, so. I pull about 85%, 9, 5, 10 overall grades. and about, depends on the year and the quality of the cards, but probably about 90 or more percent 9, 5, 10s on surface. And that's just because that's how they came out of the pack, And I also clean them before I send them in, but I don't mind the gloves. I can't wear them. When my little girl was in the hospital, we had to wear gloves every day, and so I would wear gloves every day for about 8 hours. And man, it's miserable. When you peel those off, just water just pours. Oh, it's terrible. Yeah. Ethan Hankins. Jackson Goddard. There he is. Jonathan India. Refractor auto to $4.99. It's a nice looking card. And by the way, the surface on these this year are great. They are really, really nice. There has to be something off. Like, remember that one card we got and it was mangled? Well, if that happens, then your surface is off. But, the 99% of your cards coming out of the pack, these autos, they're great surface. Some years the surfaces are scratched up, in general. Not me, they're just scratched up. But this year they look great. I bet you most cards get a surface grade of 10 this year. They look really, really nice. Kids are losing their mind in the other room. It's 4:30 in the morning. Yeah. You know what cards have the bend this year? The variations. The variations look like they're arced. So I don't know what they did different with the variation cards. Josiah Gray, 2 of 250. Yeah, I mean, this Josiah Gray, that's a surface of a 10 all day. That's a great looking surface. A lot of times, especially your autos, they come out with slide marks, little tiny scratches. You can usually buff them out, but not this year. They look great this year. (2010) Bowman Chrome, they came out with powder all over them, and they bent. They're like every card, you got to put it in a top loader and then put it under a book, and then take that top loader, throw it away, put it in a new top loader. Yeah, the only ones I've seen with any arc are the variations, for whatever reason. Whatever they did different with those. Noah Naylor. And the Jonathan India base. So Jonathan India and Jordan Adams, both refractor and auto. It's nice. That's a nice little pickup there for those two spots. They both got 2 autos in here. What had happened in 2010 is Topps had tried a new surface, and it didn't work. They're like, oops, and they never did that again. But your 2010 Chrome cards, they're they're all bent as hell. Topps Chrome, Bowman Chrome, both of them. All right, guys, 1 box left for case 10. I'm going to go on to case 11. We're going to keep going. No reason to stop. I'm not promising anything after 11, but I can tell you we're going to go ahead and do 11. You doing okay over there? You all right? Ready to go home, go to sleep? You watch until Cody hits. Sean Weimer, blue refractor. Alec Thomas, 5 of 150. Nice card. eBay 1 of 30. 5 of 150. Never thought reducing fractions would come in so handy. Hey boys, how you guys doing? You all right if I do another break? Another 30 minutes, is that all right? Yeah. All right. Last time they told me that last night, they fell asleep in the 30 minutes. Let's see if they make it this time. So we'll do at least one more, all right? Let's do one more and see what happens. One more draft night. Oh, that's funny. Shane McClanahan. After this case, I'm going to walk around for a couple minutes. Just try to get some blood flowing back in here. But I'll keep the camera running because I'm not going anywhere. We're just give me a couple minutes, kind of get the circulation flowing again. Matt Vierling, 2 of 25. Let's hit a big auto to finish it off. Ride or Die, blue paper. And Will Banfield blue. All right. Lot of Will Banfield color this break. I'll take it. That's not too shabby. Not too shabby. This is going to be a variation. And I don't know if you guys can really tell, but it's got a little arc to it. Not too bad, but a little bit. It's noticeable. The variations have an arc for whatever reason. Carter Kaiboom variation. Well, I've got to switch out the garbage bag and all that stuff anyway, so that'll help. That'll help me get the blood flowing. Switch out. I got to take these boxes over, all that good stuff. So, paper, gold Calvin Coker and Sean 5 of 25. Some inserts. Carter Kaiboom, variation. Matt Vierling. Sean Weimer, Ethan Hankins. Juwan Harris, plate. Pavin Smith, Sean. Jeremiah Jackson, Ford Proctor. Nolan Gorman. Adonis Medina. Red, Conine, and Stowers, recommended viewing. Nice card. Adam Wolf, Cabrian Hayes. So some nice non-autos. I'll take it. Some nice cards. All right, and your autos. We've got Will Banfield. We hit his 1-of-1 Black Wave auto last night. McClanahan, Alec Thomas, Blue Wave. India, base. Josiah Gray, purple. India Refractor. Wong. Jackson Cower, green. Brady Singer. Horner. McCarthy. Jordan Adams Refractor. Swaggerty, class of 2018. Casey Mize, that's a really nice card. Sterling. Adams. Nolan Gorman, Cold Wave. Daniel Lynch, Dodson. Purple Refractor auto of Terang. Owen White Refractor, Parker Meadows, Ryan Weathers, Jeremiah Jackson, and Owen White. So some nice cards. Color 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 color, and 2 inserts. So I mean, we hit some nice cards. So 2 Sterling already. That's pretty good. Thinking I might take a picture of the back of the Juwan Harris just because it's hard to read his name. All right, guys, let me save your video. Yeah, that was a great case.